that these dudes, a lot of people fuck with them. Like I seen Bobito Ross's growth and how he's become a real force in this game through his art. And that dude is a leftover. He's a leftover boy. All of us.
No doubt. Before we get out of here, do you mind if we listen to a couple of tracks and you can expand on them after I get done with play like a minute of each one, and you can set it up and give us the explanation behind them. Cool?
Of course, man. I love this shit. This is great. I'm trying to think if I forgot anybody. I want, before we get off, it's just like, give a shout out to my best friend, HD. He holds me down all the time. All my CM dudes, rest in peace, my man Doom. Rest in peace, my man Tokia. Nas One, NSC. You know, like this year has been very difficult. The past year has been very difficult. My cousin drowned. One of
Sorry to hear
that. Died, burnt up in a car accident with his son.
Oh, man.
Nas One, NSC. My homegirl Kimberly died of COVID. Doom passed away. It's just like it's been a very trying time, and throughout this whole pandemic, like, you know, this whole album that y'all gonna hear is influenced totally through this crazy time that we're going through.
Right.
Yeah.
New York, Deaf Poetry, please give it up for Mr. Felipe Luciano.
I got both Deaf on my
shit. There's a movable foot to divide us. It's being done by Afro-Saxons and coconuts. People who would have us believe that there's a separate gulf between two nations, Black and Latino. This is not the poem, y'all. I'm telling you, there's no difference between Beaufort, South Carolina, and Ponce, Puerto Rico. You hear me? Too many of us grew up in the projects and did bits in the joint together to have anyone divide us on the basis of language. Mambo is black, merengue is black, R&B is black, jorongo is black, flamenco is black, guaguancó is black, bomba is black. Be careful. They will come to you and say, be careful with those hordes of Spanish people. Fuck them. Mi negro lindo.
So curious and then because of my stuff.
I pull pins out this bitch. I go live, I got wins, motherfucker, never need a game 5. One for the money, got chicks from the line. They call me a man, a revolutionary mind. Yeah, I know you vibe, don't smoke to your eyes, double time into the breath. Put me in a silo, Felipe Luciano. I'm going viral, Atlantic, Pacific, transcend any time zone. Looks like a light show,
so I'm on the beat,
and then I'm the shark in the water. You could do what I normally do, instead of kill the dream of a mother for a son and a daughter. Came from the corner, entrepreneur, situate young chickens behind the trap door. Rough Jim Duggan, hot in a hacksaw, the story of the legend folklore.
Tell me a little more about that track.
So big up to my team, Demo Brothers, Tony, Cosell, and all them fucking great dudes, man. So they mess with Curious, and then I did a joint with Curious, and those dudes wanted to get in touch with me and work with me. Them motherfuckers just send me beats, man. No price, nothing. They're just like, yo, take this, man, do it. So they sent me a bunch of joints, and the new Leftovers album, you know, Engraved in New York, there's like 6, 7 fucking team demo joints on it. And I really like, you know, I get inspired by hearing the music and then see where I can fit in, and then appropriate whatever language I want to on that beat. So that beat just stuck to me. And then I remember it was me and Bobito Ross. We were at like where Albee Square Mall used to be, and now they got some other thing. And Felipe Luciano was talking, and him and Bobito was kicking it. And, you know, Felipe used to be a young lord, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was a news broadcaster. So he was inspirational. So I was just like, you know, it just clicked, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna call this shit Felipe Luciano. So that's it. And I showed it to Jorge, to Curious, and he actually liked it, and he did it. And I think he might have fucking bodied me on it.
It's for you consumers to determine. Definitely get this. We'll tell you where to get it after we play a couple more tracks.
Absolutely. So 7 joint. A couple of people used this sample before. That's from Express. But they use it like six. And also I added my boy, Miles Donovan, who plays electric violin. He's also on this track. But this is totally political.
Open doors, transport, 8 race papaya. Screamer every night, and yoga pants and trainers back then. It was biker shorts and new exits. Criminal comic was accepted and carried hip hop on the street. Southside with the family.
This is when
My moves and
Philly
fools that I acquired from fools that make moves. Your politics are rules, my soliloquy soon.
People gravitate towards it because of my personality, not who I really was in the POWERULE days. You know, it was cool. I was POWERULE and I love POWERULE. I ain't shitting on that. But this is me now. This is goes to show you your art is never going to be dead. I remember when people used to say that if you're 30 years old, you can't be a rapper at 2. That dude, I'm 50 years old, be out making the best music I ever made in my life. And I put my shit up against anybody's shit. When this album drops February 7th, y'all listen to that shit. Tell me that shit is whack. Can't. Because it's front to back heat. Team demo, Toast 187, and like 4 or 5 tracks produced by myself. And the lyrical content is powerful. So I'm good. And I got a 9 to 5 that I'm steady with. So, you know, I ain't really got to like that. So, you know, my job affords me the ability to invest in my music. And I invest in myself. This is no longer those days with record companies where you're looking for them to do shit. This is the beautiful thing about this age in rap. Yes, it's saturated with shit that sucks, because anybody could do it, but it also allows you the ability to put shit out without having a release date and shit hanging over you or paying back any money. You can just go out there. You can put out a song every fucking week if you want. Right. So that's the beauty of it. So I understand that there's a lot of garbage, but there's a lot of good shit. And I love that I have the ability now to put my shit out whenever I want, when I want.
Right. Jump into this last track.
Okay.
Hi, here. Just want to say in these crazy times that we're in coronavirus, to take care of ourselves and each other. Let's not go to the lowest common denominator, get paranoid. Let's do our due diligence, take the precautions we need to take care of ourselves and those of us around us. Right now, more than ever before, we're all more dependent on each other than we ever have. We have the enemy in coronavirus that is faceless, that is raceless, sexless, non-denominational, anti-partisan. And it's an enemy that we all agree. We want to beat. We want to beat. And we got to beat. In this time when people want to move on, the economy is going to change. Really knows how long.
You don't fucking leave. You're going to gentrify my neighborhood.
I believe that green light is going to be built upon the values that we can enact right now. Values of fairness, kindness, accountability, resilience, respect, courage. If we practice those things right now, when we get out of this virus this time might be the one time it brings us all together and unifies us like we have not been in a long time. So, yes, let's see if we can make some lemonade out of this lemon that we can for the red light to the green light. Just keep living.
This ain't COVID, gonna change the world. Now we little leftovers, yeah, open world. They say go very never change the world. Now we little leftovers, yeah, open world. Yo, fuck that shit, hands across America bullshit. Cause when the bug died down, they still gonna kick us the fuck out. Yeah, nigga. Red light my district, covert op-ed, pacify my people, so we
I
won't
mean,
stop it.
this is
Organize me and they use raw
you hear
logic,
those
feel
rhymes, those
administrative
lyrics.
and that.
This is
Bitches
how I
knowledge,
walk around every day in my life and how I feel. I'm just putting what I feel in my day-to-day life on these beats. How you like it? You like it?
Man, that's got my neck hurting right now. I've been snapping to it all day. You already know. I
Yo,
appreciate you.
hold on a
Yeah.
second. I want y'all motherfuckers to see that I'm a real hip hop nigga, right? So look at that. That's
Woo.
my crib. That's in my crib, right?
Yep.
Hold on a second. That's in my crib, my nigga. Easy E, kid.
Yes,
That's in my
sir.
crib. And I had another joint by my man Say, but I had to take it down. But you know, I do this, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing that I'm afforded the ability to speak my own mind, to quote my own self. You know, I try to stay focused and grounded. You know, I had a very difficult life growing up as a kid, more adverse than a lot of people might know. You know, and this is my escapism, and it it drives me every day. You know, and I just love it. And just doing an interview with you makes it all worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're a respected individual and journalist, and for you to want me to be on here, I'm humbled by it, and I'm so glad that I have a platform that I can speak my mind and say how I feel, and be appreciated.
Absolutely. We loved you then. We still love you now. Can you tell everybody where we can find this new album and when it drops?
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So all the new young guys, they put me on how to do this Bandcamp shit. So I never did Bandcamp. I was always iTunes and shit like that. So we got the Bandcamp page that is put together by my man Toast 187, Troy Johnson, my nigga from Harlem. Um, we're gonna do pre-orders on the 5th, because if you do if you make it on the 5th, during this COVID crisis, Bandcamp doesn't take any money off of it. So you get it directly paid to yourself. So you can pre-order it on the 5th. The actual release date is the 7th, because we all about the 7, the God number. And yeah, we're gonna have Bandcamp. And then we'll have it released on all your other digital platforms later through my man Sharika Prophet. His brother Renee McLean got his own thing going on, and then we're gonna release it through that. But it's gonna be Bandcamp first. So pre-order on the 5th, 7th is gonna be out, and there it is, man. You will not be disappointed, man. I listen to this shit front to back, and I'm just like, damn, I'm good.
No doubt. After this comes out, what can we expect in the future from Prince Power?
Well, I already started my next project. I remember my boy, so I'm real cool with DJ Muggs. Like I said, what up, Muggs, my nigga? Um, we real cool, and Muggs is just like, yo, man, you gotta work hard at this shit, man. You gotta release like 4 projects a year nowadays. And Muggs fucking has an incredible work ethic, and he does that. So I'm trying to take a little lesson that he gave me. So right now, the next project that you're gonna hear is called Writings from the Wall. It's me just rhyming over all Pink Floyd shit from the wall.
Ah, dope. Dope.
So that's next, and then whatever comes, whatever. But Writings from the Wall will be after this.
Very dope. Prince Power, I thank you so much for joining me, a longtime fan. It's been an honor to sit with you this evening. Before we get out of here, could you let everybody know where to follow you and find you and keep up with you?
Yeah, I would. Everybody, if you can follow me on IG, it's the Leftovers POWERULE, and also Crime Wave Music NYC. So those are my 2 IGs: Leftovers POWERULE and Crime Wave Music NYC. Facebook, I'm Oscar Prince Marcano. And yeah, that's it, man. I'm just here doing what I need to do. I mean, what I love to do, not what I need to do. I love to do this, And you know, even one comment. If you want to make a comment and everything, that shit makes my day, dude. I might have a fucked up day. I see one little comment. This motherfucker the other day said some shit like, yo, when that shit came out, you remind me of Miles Davis. I was like, what? So it's just like, it's shit like that that keeps me going. It's going to be an inspiration for me to continue artistically. So thank
Absolutely.
you so much to everybody that appreciates my music. I love you all.
Thank you so much. And once again, big shout out to Toast Johnson, Bobito Ross,
Bobby,
DJ Tyleem, Blanco
yeah.
72, Sunez Allah,
Sunez. Now
and
you the
everybody.
journalist, you got to know about Sunez, right?
Yes, sir. I,
Sunez, fucking icon.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you once again. Anything you want to leave your longtime fans before we get out of here?
I want to tell everybody that despite hardships that you might have gone through and this difficult year that we just went through, which just compounds on the other hardships that you may have had, it is never, ever too late to work on yourself and do what you really love. You know, don't let age be a factor. Don't let your weight be a factor. Yeah, everybody don't need to be ripped and have abs and be fucking 25. Guess what, man? People in my generation, we got jobs, we consumers, we got money behind us. These motherfuckers will buy your shit if you speaking to them. So don't conform to some other shit and play yourself. Do what you do. I make vintage hip hop music, classic hip hop music. Who the fuck would have ever thought hip hop music would have a classic or vintage genre? That's how long we've been doing it. If the Rolling Stones can go on tour at fucking 70 fucking years old, how can we not fucking make some records and keep on doing our shit? So this is all rock and roll. So let's
Absolutely. Thank you so much. You're a great individual. Thank you again for being the legend you are. Thanks for everybody for joining me this evening. Anything you need, any promotion, any you want to come back, you're absolutely welcome. Just stay safe in these times. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. This has been episode 111. That's the legendary Prince Power. I'm the journalist Sin-seer, and we're out of here. Thank you so much.
love all of y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.